Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a part 2 of the best mixes in Schedule 1. These mixes will maximize your revenue and make it so much easier to progress in the game. If you guys like this video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe and comment some more ideas that I can do in the future because I'm running out, okay? So let me know, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. I will see you in the video. So here are the ingredients for OG Kush. Let's get right into it. Alright, so our first mix is going to be OG Kush and paracetamol. Once that's done, you should have these effects. And then our next mix is going to be Coke. Once this is done, you should have these effects. And then our next mix is going to be paracetamol once again. Once that's finished, you should have these effects. And your next mix is going to be gasoline. Once this mix is done, you should have these effects. Then our next mix is going to be Coke. These are the effects. And then our next mix is going to be bean, or a mega bean. Once this mix is done, you should have these effects. And our last mix is going to be batteries. And then this is your last one, and you should have these effects. If we want to go ahead and put this on the marketplace, banana slime, we can set this to around 190. Listed for sale. Without further ado, let's hop into the meth. Here are all the ingredients you're going to need for your meth. So we have 3 up here and all of the ones down here. First things first, you're going to want to mix your meth with your bananas. Once that's done mixing, you should have Afghan Diamond, and then you're going to mix that with your Coke. Once that's done, you should have your California Mint, and you're going to mix that with your paracetamol. Once that's done, you should have your bio, whatever it's called, anyways. And then you're going to want to mix that with your gasoline. And that's a crazy name too. Once that's done, you should have these effects, as well as that maybe crazy name. Maybe if you have it, let me know if you have the same name, but there you go. And then you're going to mix it with your Coke. Once that's done mixing, you should have the Death Circle with these effects, and you're going to mix that with your batteries. Once that's done, you should have your dream balls, and then you want to mix that with your horse semen. While that's going, you want to go grab the rest of your materials. Once that's finished, you're going to add your iodine. After that, you're going to grab your mega bean and mix those together. Once that's finished, you should have your super gold with these effects. Maybe that's not called super gold, doesn't really matter, but those are your effects. Then you're going to mix that with your iodine. Once that's done, you should have your Super McLovin, or whatever it's called with these effects. And then your last one, you're going to mix it with motor oil. Once it's finished, your final one should be with these effects. And then what you're going to do is you're going to want to go to your marketplace, find it. You can start if you want, and then you're going to list this one for around, yeah, I would keep it what I had right now, which was about 700. So there you go. That is your methamphetamine, and let's move on to the cocaine. Here should be your ingredients for the cocaine mix, and let's get to it. First things first, you're going to add your motor oil and let that mix. Once that's done, you should have these effects. Then you're going to want to mix it with your Coke. Once that's done, you should have your shiny mint with these effects, and then you should mix it with your paracetamol. Once it's done, you should have this with these effects, and then you should grab your gasoline. Once that's done, you should have these effects, and then you're going to want to mix it with your next Coke. Once you're done that, you should have these effects. Then you should mix it with your battery. Once that's done, you should have you should have these effects. Then you're going to want to grab your horse semen and mix those together. Once that's done, you should have this with these effects. Once that's done, we're going to do your last ingredient, which is going to be your mega bean. Once that's done, your final thing should be Harry Queef. That's crazy. It's a crazy name. And you can actually list this for around, where is it? Here we go. You can list this for around the max, which is 999. If you didn't know, you actually can't go over that number. The literal max you can go to is 999. So max price 999, and there you go. If you guys enjoyed that video, let me know. It was pretty similar to the first mixing I made, the first mixing tutorial I made. The only difference was that the meth was different. Whoever didn't see that first one, this is your new guide, and you can consider this your updated guide because there are no real new recipes besides the meth. But if you guys did enjoy, like, subscribe, give me suggestions in the description, or not the description, in the comments, and see y'all later. Peace.